Hello there. Tonight's brush is my Semogue 1460. I've already got it soaking. And the razor tonight is my Weight & Butcher 6/8 square point with maple scales. Wonderful, lovely blade. And the soap tonight is, I won this soap. Jennifer Mason Martin runs Mason Boutique. And she had a thing on, I think, how to grow a mustache and uh, uh, wet the face on Google Plus. And she said, guess what's in the box? Well, she had a picture of a big box, said it weighed 55 pounds. Well, I thought she was just saying, hey, you know how everybody goes, they post things on the pages and stuff and go, hey, guess what's in the box? And so I thought she was just saying, hey, guess what's in the box? I didn't realize she was saying, guess what's in the box, and you win a shave soap. So I just started guessing. I thought, well, then I realized she's a soap maker, and I guessed shea butter. And that was what was in, me and one other person guessed shea butter. That was what was in the box. And she said, congratulations, you won. And I'm like, cool, because I didn't realize I was trying to win anything. So that's a blessing, number one. Number two, Lillian. It's just a fantastic scent. I'll read you the description on her site, or actually the fragrance notes. It says it's a 5-ounce container of soap, but it says fragrance notes of Calabrian bergamot, French lavender, anise seed, Sri Lankan nutmeg, juniper berries, patchouli, Cistus labdanum, obtained from a flower with a history of use in perfumes and herbal medicines, and leather. And it's just a wonderful, light, pleasant kind of scent. I can get like the juniper berry and the patchouli and the bergamot. And I'm getting leather, I'm getting lavender. I'm not really getting a lot of anise or nutmeg, but all of them combined, this is not like a woodsy, leathery kind of scent, in my opinion. You can get all of those scents if you know that they're in there, but this really, I think, would make a terrific cologne or aftershave, a modern interpretation. To me, it's got more of a modern cologne or aftershave scent either. And, understand that I don't know how to really categorize scents. I know that there's like 4 or 5 different basic categories of scents, and the modern stuff to me either falls under like aquatic type scents or ozonic, airy, atmospheric type scents. And this is almost like a cross between the two to my nose. It's lovely. It's not really super strong. It's delicate and light. Lillian's a really good name for this. By the way, the labeling, you guys know, I don't care. I'm not that ate up on how well things are packaged. I'm looking for the quality of the soap at a price that I can afford, and I'll give up packaging to get that. But this is Lillian, and the label's very artistic, but you can see everything on that label. The only thing I would suggest is that the ingredients, you have to turn it like this to read them, but the ingredients list should be just a little bit bigger font size, because my old eyes, I can't read it even with the good fluorescent overhead light without a magnifying glass. So I would suggest that you, if it comes time to redo labels, that you would increase the font size of those letters just a little bit so that I can see the ingredients. But on the website, The ingredients are stearic acid, coconut oil, shea butter, water, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, glycerin, and fragrance. So, I mean, you can get it off the website, but I like being able to read it on the container. So let's move on down here and get the shave going. The scuttle is already sitting here warming up. I used this last night and had some technical difficulties with my video. It didn't turn out as nice as I wanted it to, so I decided I would start over. But the soap loads really well. You know, I'm probably overloading. I have, you guys know I have a tendency to load until I know that there's a boatload of soap in the brush, so that I get a good lather, period. I'm not trying to save any soap for next week or whatever. That doesn't enter into the equation for me. I'm looking to get the best lather I can, and copious amounts of it, so that I'll have plenty of lather for my shave. I haven't used my bores in a while. You guys know me, aren't you? Get back in there, no escapees. You guys know me, I like my bores, or my badger, but I'll be honest with you, you guys also know that I like everything. So I missed my little bores, and so I chose my 1460 this evening. So he and I can get reacquainted. But it's a lovely soap. It lathers really quickly. You get plenty. I got enough lather there for at least 3 or 4 passes. Probably more. Soap has got good slickness. It's just the scent on the face is about medium. When I first scented it off the puck, I thought, well, this is going to be a really light scent. And it's not. It's not what I would call bold, but it's about a medium on the strength scale on the face. And it's wonderful. Good slickness. Nice yogurty lather. Lovely stuff. Wonderful sheen on the lather. Man, there are so many wonderful artisans out there. Wonderful soap. Just fantastic stuff. All over the place. They're sprouting up like weeds. A friend of mine was talking the other night, and he said, man, Etsy is just blowing up with shaving soap, and it surely is. But there are a lot of bath soap makers on Etsy going, hey, here's a shave soap for you. Pay $15 for it. That's just a warning. a lot of them don't know the first thing. Or understand the first thing about what makes a stable, good lathering shave soap. So I would stick with artisans that are known in the social media that we all frequent. These people have taken the time to make a product to sell and make a profit in this community, but they've taken the time to make a good product and one that will work because they understand the community and know that you try to sell us junk and we're not going to buy it. If it doesn't lather, if it's not stable, if it burns our face to death, 1,000 other things, we're not stupid enough to keep buying it. And they took the time to understand us and try to find out what it is that we want and offer us products that's lovely. I ate some of it. That's all right. Shaving soap's like every other soap. It don't really taste all that great. but anyway, and those are the people that I would go to. To be honest, I never heard of. Well, I think that I might have heard of Mason Boutique, like in passing. I may have watched somebody's video on it a while back, but it wasn't a soap. That was on my radar. There are so many. I can tell you that Jennifer's husband, Matthew Northmarting, was definitely on my radar. I really want one of his brushes. They look like they're going to be, or that they are rather, really fantastic handmade, one-of-a-kind type brushes. And I've probably wanted one for 6 or 8 months now. And as soon as I can afford one, which is going to be a while unfortunately, but as soon as I can afford one, I will have one of his brushes. But I didn't know his wife made such a wonderful soap. Lovely. I love it when a shave comes together. That's absolutely lovely. Now, I shaved with this last night, and I used English leather, and it went pretty good with this soap. But I think the nutmeg and the juniper berries and the anise seed and the patchouli and all, I think actually this piney North aftershave is going to go really well with it too. Captain's Choice North. I think the woodsiness of that aftershave is going to pair halfway decent at least with it. Yeah. Smells wonderful. Wonderful. That's the shave. Mason Boutique, particularly Lillian. I've not tried. She's got 5 or 6 scents at least. All of them are women's names. They are lovely. This soap is lovely. If this is representative of the line, then this is a good high quality soap. Smells wonderful, performs wonderful. Can't recommend it highly enough that you go and check out Mason Boutique. And I'll try to put a link to Mason Boutique here at the below in the description. Bless you guys. Thank you for joining me once again. God bless you, and I'll talk to you later.